Hello everyone and welcome back to Pure Cut Creations. We have a pretty exciting video for you today. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be continuing working with knives. I really enjoyed the first couple of knives that I made with my grandfather, and I decided to make a third one, and I actually really love the knife. Now I have finished it, but obviously you haven't seen it yet. So let me tell you what I did with it. First thing I did was I threw it in my forge to kind of soften it up for engraving. I wanted this one to be a little different because working with knife blanks, it's really hard to add your own personal touches to them, and I really wanted to add something to it. I try to put as much of myself into all of the work that I do, so I decided to do an engraving of an African scene with some giraffes, some trees, some elephants. So after I get all soft, I carved it out with some carbide bits and some diamond bits, and I sanded it up. Then what I did was I took it to the belt sander to get all of that forge scale off the outside from when I softened it up a bit. Now, I don't intend to actually use this as a knife, so I'm not too worried about rehardening the blade later. It's definitely more of an art piece, especially with the engraving on it. So, plus I'm a little scared to do a heat treat right now. So, when the time comes, I'll do a heat treat, but not on this knife. After I got it all sanded and polished up, I touched up the little finishing touches and then tried to smooth out the background with some sanding bits as much as I possibly could. After that was done, it was time to take out all of the parts that I messed up when I was putting it on the belt sander and do quite a bit of hand sanding. Now, I brought it up to about 6,000 grit, and I didn't like how it turned out, so I started all over, and I brought it up to 6,000 grit again. Now what you're seeing is only the first time, because the second and third times I recorded this, I didn't record it. I cut it out. So this is it after the second time. I think it came out much better than it did on the first time, and my original goal was to do some gun bluing on the background to make the creatures stand out against the environment a little more. Unfortunately, my steel wasn't bluing, so what I had to do was I resorted to some gilding of it using some gold leaf. I'm going to try to gold leaf it. Now, the unfortunate thing about gold leafing is I have to get it to a 220 grit finish. That being said, it's currently at about 6,000 grit, which means I have to go and erase hours and hours of work. But I think it'll look a lot better once it's done, so hopefully it'll be worth it. Let's get started, I guess. Okay. So in order to do the gold leafing, what I have to do is I have to get some gold paint. I have here some, I believe this is Reaper paint. Yeah, it's mini paint for like miniature models such as Warhammer, stuff like that. And it's not coming out. Not the problem. Put a paper clip down in there, just to clear it out a little bit better. Okay, now we can put the lid back on. Okay. We got some gold paint in here. Now what we're going to do, we're going to add some adhesive to it. Now the adhesive is going to dry clear, and obviously the gold paint is going to dry gold like my finger. So once I put this adhesive on, it should give it a pretty decent gold color. As I've stated, I've never done this before. I've seen it done, in videos, but this is my first time doing it myself. Alright everyone, if you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you want to see what I'm going to be doing in the future, like maybe doing some forging, I want to do some more knife work, so whether it's blanks or doing some stock removal or even some forging, I'm going to be doing all that. So if you're interested in that, please hit the subscribe button. And in my next video, I'm going to be putting a handle on this bad boy that I gilded today. So don't forget to hit that little bell so that way you can see when that video comes out, so you're sure that you won't be missing that one. And as always, thank you for watching and have a good day.